As a teenager, Frank Abagnale became a notorious con artist and forger, pursued by the FBI. It's a story famously presented in the 2002 film Catch Me If You Can.
Some nuts flying around the country posing as a pilot, call him the James Bond of the sky.
He's a kid, that's why he doesn't have a record.
But for more than 40 years, Abagnale has been on the other side, advising the government, private businesses, and the public on how to prevent fraud. Last week, Abagnale visited Montana on behalf of AARP's Fraud Watch network. He shared some of his advice on avoiding scams in a presentation at the Helena Civic Center. Before his talk, Abagnale spoke with MTN's Mike Dennison on Face the State. He says scams are based on social engineering, the use of deception to win your trust and get you to give up information.
There is no technology, there never will be any technology to defeat social engineering. You only defeat social engineering through education.
Abagnale says every scam comes down to one of two red flags.
At some point in that scam, I'm either going to ask you for information, such as your name, social security, bank account number, date of birth, or I'm going to ask you for money. And when I ask you for money, it's immediate. You can't say, well, let me just mail that in. No, it has to be right now. You have to do it this moment.
Technology, including social media, has made it easier for scammers to access some information.
You never, ever want to tell someone where you were born and your date of birth, because that's 98% of me stealing your identity.
Abagnale says law enforcement doesn't have the resources to prosecute most scams, so there's no substitute for educating yourself.
We have great technology and we have great educational tools available, but if you don't use them, then they're worthless.
In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.
Just abagnalemyname.com, ABAGNALE.com. There's a button at the home page marked Publications, and everything about cyber-related crimes are up there with articles with Frank Abagnale, because every interview I do when it comes to cyber-related crimes